I can't get past Rashad this relationship advice, so I'm going to give it to y'all. Maybe it's a hot take. I don't think so. But being considerate is always 100 times better than just being nice. This is in response to my last video where I said being inconsiderate is worse than just being a bad partner. But being considerate is better than being nice. If I'm a considerate boyfriend and I'm like decently nice, I think that's better than me being a nice boyfriend and inconsiderate. And I almost think you really can't even be a nice boyfriend and inconsiderate, because consideration is someone caring about your being and how something's going to make you feel. That is one of the best things you can do in a relationship, because now you're no longer just thinking about yourself and you're understanding that you're connected with another person and y'all are in unison and your actions affect them. Your actions affect them. Whether you're long distance, right up the road, live next to each other, live with each other, whatever, your actions affect them. So always going out of your way to have the mindset of how can I consider what this action is going to do to them, that is actually, in my opinion, better than being like a great gift giver or complimenter or all this stuff. Because being considerate is really half the battle. Because if you're super considerate, all those other things will fall in the line, because you're being considerate, because you're thinking about how that person is going to be benefited from this thing. Those other things are just going to follow suit. How can I make her happy today? Now flowers and gifts and all of that follows suit. When you're considerate of someone's feelings, you're considerate of how they feel, obviously. So you're considerate of what things you'll do make them feel good, and you'll do those things. But that doesn't just start with being nice, because you could be nice and be false. You could be falsely nice. You could be like, oh, here you go. It was nice of you to get flowers. It was nice of you to get them a gift. That doesn't mean you were being nice when you did it. But if you were being considerate about it, what you did is always nice. When being considerate, I would argue that almost all the time is something nice, because you're being considerate. If you stayed this long, give it a like. Follow me. I give out relationship advice. Peace.